Howdy y'all, today the benefits of copying other designs. By copying, I'm kind of referring more to like redeveloping and remaking web designs. You know, see those crazy web portfolios you see online? I'm gonna start with a little story though. There once was a student and a master. The student was always telling the master, "Hey, I want you to teach me something. Teach me something, master." Sensei, senpai. Yeah, sensei probably is the correct term. And you know, it could be any kind of master, but leave it aside. That teacher always told him, "Quiet," and continued doing his crazy masteral skills. Wow. Does that really mean the master was a bad teacher? I mean, the student said something, and the master continued displaying how to do it without really teaching. Or was the bad student? Answer might surprise you. I'll tell you at the end. But we're gonna go over 3 main benefits. Number 1, you steal technique and reinforce it. Number 2, recreate your imagination. Number 3, that new learned web design skill, web development skill, whatever you want to call it, and how it will pour out on other parts of your life. You must steal that technique and reinforce it. It sounds very vicious and kind of like rude in a way, like you're gonna steal something from someone, but if you look at it, it's on the internet, everyone's gonna see it. You have what, almost 8 billion people in this world, it's like 7 point something, and I think half of them have internet access, roughly. Someone's gonna do it. Why not you? I'm not saying steal all their money and all that crazy stuff like a hacker. I'm talking about like looking at the portfolio of how they built that thing. Be like, oh, they did this, they did that. Look at this crazy little cute thing in the back. This crazy little cute thing that's moving behind my head is created with HTML, CSS, and Babel. I'm like, oh my goodness, for a few minutes. But then when you actually look at it, like start looking at it, thinking about how they built it, it starts making sense. After you learn how to make it, you can develop your own, build it, and fuse your own skills as you start progressing and developing your skills in that area. And you can create, interesting cubes that move and merge into each other, like this one. You could start a new trend or style within the web development, which future people will also look at as an example and build off of that. Number 2, become able to recreate your imagination. I would say probably if you're a coder, especially like in the web development area where people want their websites built very fast, timely, and as cheap as possible. They expect you to build it fast, and you have to be able to recreate whatever crazy imagination that they had in their head. Through copying and practicing with other people's designs, you will be able to polish your own skills and develop and grow in that area. Also, as time passes, obviously you're going to become more faster in whatever you do, which is almost always a good thing, because the faster you do something, that means more time, more free time for you to waste your time somewhere else, or develop or create new things. Depending on what you create, that can also lead to passive income or interesting games, new mods, new content for people to review and intrigue themselves with. About how your new learned web development skills can pour out.
Obviously, this could go in many areas. You can, develop a game. Web development obviously takes front end and back end. It's the main 2 things. Front end is what it looks like. Back end is like your buttons work and your inputs work, and whatever button they press, the output comes out, and they see what they want to see. Front end is like it looks pretty and it functions and pretty animations.
That could pour out into game development. Obviously, you need to be able to make it pretty or attractive to the eye. It could be simple, or it could be crazy elaborate, like those Final Fantasy games. Well, anyway, the game doesn't crash on you. Voila. And it keeps all its memory inside the machine, which is always a great thing when playing games. We could also go into app development, making games or apps, or you could create software, utility apps. You could also create software or AI or some machine learning. Those two are a little different. is a different video for another day. And of course, you could go back to web development and recreate everything. Copying other websites and other designs that can also lead you to becoming a better chef, like creating more intriguing photogenic sushi platters or kimchi barbecue. Make it more pretty because you're more keen on saying, oh, this is how it's going to look like on the website. I could move it this way so it looks more pretty and more delicious, more salivating. The benefits are endless. Being able to take in and redevelop your skills and pour out. It just depends on what you want to do. Cool. Have a blessed day, y'all.